Welcome back, everybody. Now, lately I have been a little under the weather and working a whole lot of extra hours at work, so I haven't had a chance to do a lot of video updates, so I've started to amass a pile of collections. I know you probably would think I only shop at the Goodwill stores based on all my thrift store haul videos, but I do a lot of my shopping on Amazon and so forth, so I have amassed a small collection of stuff I just haven't got around to making videos on, so I thought we would just do like a little bit of a sort of mini haul of some of the things I've been hoarding here lately. Got a lot of little odds and ends here. So let's just go ahead and jump right in and see what I got. And I'm going to be doing some more thorough videos of these products, hopefully in the next few weeks. I just have gotten a little bit, like I said, behind. So let's just go ahead and take a look at some of the fun things I got, like this LED light show projection. Now this is another thing I got at the at-home store. You know, I did a review recently of another projector that I bought from them, and I ended up keeping it. It wasn't something that I thought would be a good product. In fact, I listed it as one of my tricks of my trick or treat products, another series I'm working on. So anyway, this is another one. We're going to find out if it is a trick or a treat. This is a Fluttering Fright. And the reason that I bought this one is because it says it creates a disarming 3D illusion that comes to life with a strobe light effect. So I don't know how they're going to make this a 3D illusion, but we're going to find out in an upcoming video. I got this from the at-home store. It was $29.99 plus tax. So hopefully that'll be an interesting product to explore. Now, I also went to the dollar store and I saw that they've got some orange plates out now. So I thought, you know, usually in my dining room for Halloween, I'll set it up with black. I've got a whole series of black plates and glasses and so forth. But this year I thought we might do orange, change it up a little bit. So that's kind of fun. I like getting plates from the dollar store. I have gotten so many sets because, you know, I need about 12 of them for my dining room. And, you know, it's like $1 a plate. So for 12 bucks, I can change the look. You know, I almost never use my dining room, so it just sort of sits there. I like to keep the plates and whatnot out. And I change them out for the seasons, just to give it some sort of life to look at. So I got a couple of these to experiment with. I only bought two, just to see. I'm not sure if I like these plates or not because they've got a really rounded lip. And it's got a little bit of a detail on here. So it's interesting, but it's not like a flat plate that I would typically use. But we'll see. Gonna explore that a little bit. Again, in the future, we're going to start doing tablescape this year. We'll figure it out together using some orange and black materials. All right, along those lines, you know, I've got a whole bunch of Amazon products here. There is a meme going around the internet that kind of makes fun of Amazon purchasers and their Primenesia, which is what I've got, because you end up buying so much stuff, and sometimes like this it just sits around and I don't do anything with it for a while, and you develop this amnesia as to what did I even purchase. It's Primenesia. All right, so I bought some Votive Candles, which have spilled out into the envelope. There we go. Because I am trying to explore now. I made this candelabra in one of my recent videos, and I have trimmed it out a little bit. I ended up putting these purple flowers in just to give it a little bit of bulk and height, which I have decided not to do purple this year. So since I'm doing the orange and black, I'm going to change them out with these orange candles. And I might put these back in. I might just spray paint them orange, but that might be a little bit too much, so I don't know. Maybe a little bit of an orange and a black sort of misty spray paint effect. I don't know, might work. But these are Votive Candles, so I thought we would see what they would look like. If we take out these white ones, just throw them on the floor there. Put in the little orange ones. Let's see if they look a little bit better offhand. I think they do look a lot better. So I know a lot of you gave me comments in the comment section of this video. I had asked, what would you do with candles? So we explored a few different options. A lot of people suggested purple candles. A lot of people suggested orange. I really like this orange votive candle look, so I'm very pleased with that. These were a little bit pricey. It was a box of 12, and I can't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I remember thinking, gosh, these colored candles are a little bit pricey, so just be prepared. But I'm happy with that. I also got another set, which is probably these. Let's go ahead and open these. These are also orange candles. This is a pack of 20, and I think they actually listed them as like spell candles, which I thought was a little odd. But let's see what they look like. They're just little smaller taper candles, but they're also orange. And wow, they come two and they're stuck together. So this look would be more, well, they are going to need a little assistance to stay in there to stand up. But they would look something like this, which offhand looks a little skimpy to me. I'm actually very happy with these little votives. So I think I'll probably leave it like that. That's a good look. I'm very happy with that. All right. Thank you everyone for all of your tips on candles. Throw these down on the floor and get rid of some of this. All right. What is in this one? Oh, this one's probably not very exciting. We're actually getting to the good stuff. I'm just getting this less exciting stuff out of the way first. What did I get here? Black felt and white sticker paper. Now this is for an upcoming project that I'm doing. It's been taking a lot longer than I have wanted, but one of the other things I complained about on the at-home store when we were reviewing the best and the worst products was one of these things was like a tray that basically looked like a picture frame. So I'm kind of recreating that look. And I thought I could do it a lot cheaper than the at-home store was selling it for. They were selling it for like 25 bucks. And I could have, had I, not decided to plus everything about it. So rather, I was going for some like cheap picture frame that I was transforming into the frame, but then I saw a better one that was more expensive, and that's kind of like every little aspect of this project has been, well, I'm gonna have to buy something else or buy something better. So it may end up not actually being any cheaper than the at-home store, but I'll just throw these down here. They're not very interesting, but it's fun. That always happens with me in my crafting projects. You think they're going to be so easy. They end up taking forever, being horrendously complex and expensive, but oh well. Now this has been sitting out in my living room for some time. I bought this scary Peeper. Now these were very popular these last couple of years. In fact, I think they ended up getting banned at the Home Depot. But, they're kind of fun. You stick them on your window and they tap on the window and it scares people that pass by. So we'll check this out. It looks like this one has been opened and used, so I'm not thrilled about that. But, yeah, not thrilled at all about that. Let's see if the try me button works. It does. Can you see that? I don't know how well you can see that in the window, but it does tap. And I got the witch one. They have a whole series of designs from like evil clowns to like scary masked men and just like creepy man. But I kind of am going for a little bit of a witch theme too with my party, so I'm collecting lots of witch stuff, and we'll test this out a little bit later and see how she works. Next thing I got is actually from Spirit. Spirit has a sale going on right now, as at least at the time of this video, where they have some clearance items, a whole lot of clearance items, but it's been going on for a couple of weeks now, so I think a lot of them might be selling out, but you might want to check it out if you haven't. Certainly, if you need lots of packing material, it comes free. So, all right, there we go. I got this little animated gargoyle. I actually have another gargoyle So he's just sort of static and has glowing eyes. This one is animated. I'm not going to show you how he works in this video because we're going to do another little video and explore him. So a little gargoyle. He's kind of fun. He was like $16. I'm just going to round up. It was $17. The scary Peeper thing was actually quite expensive. I was a little kind of surprised. So I've been debating the scary Peepers since last year, in fact. But they've just been too outrageously expensive for me to actually pull the trigger on until now for some reason. I figured I needed something to do a video on, so I got the scary Peeper after all. Well, I guess I think it was like $50. Might have been slightly more. So this is an air-blown inflatable. It is the little scary cat. I don't know if they call it scary cat. I'm calling it scary cat. So it is 4 feet wide, which I think is actually bigger than they advertise it on the site. On the site they call it, I think like 2 feet. Maybe it's only 2 feet tall. But, you know, he was $17 too, so I figured can't go wrong for that. He retailed normally, it says on the back, for $29.99. I don't know if the Gargoyle had an original price on here. Let's just check the back. $29.99, so, you know, roughly half price. You know, this cat is nothing special. He's been out forever in much larger forms. I even saw it at the at-home store in my walkthrough video. They have like the big one and a little baby one. So I don't know if this is the same one. I'll have to check. But I think the ones nowadays, like their heads move. This one doesn't appear to do that. I think it's just a little static cat. All right, here's my receipt. Let me just check here. All right, now this next thing is, it was $19.25. Let me just put this box down. This is, what do they call it? They don't really call these things anything. What do they call it on the receipt? An animated Tombstone Reaper. So again, we're not going to test him just yet because I'm going to do a little video of him. Although these are going to be quick videos because there's not really a whole lot to show. All right, I'll press the button. Curious, what does he do? He doesn't do anything because the battery is dead. I do know that the Gargoyle works. He flaps his wings. We'll get to him again a little bit later. So, fun Tombstone guy. I'm just going to have to put him back here so we can keep an eye on him. Stay. Okay. Because I need some space for my last thing. Ooh, another heavy box. This was a little bit more than I would have liked to spend. I don't know what he originally retailed for, but I paid $109 for him. Let's open it up and see if he comes in a special box or if he's just a prop in a cardboard box. All right. Throw this back on the floor. Wow, this is so heavy. Okay. Come on. All right. Let's try this again. This box is kind of stuck in the shipping box. Let's go ahead and... Wow, this is going to be a fun video of just me trying to get a box open. I'm going to cut out the back, the bottom. We'll just sort of push this box out, maybe. All right. Come on. There we go. Oh. And, oh, thank God it has a picture. After all of that work, it would have been upsetting if there was nothing to actually see. Wow, I don't know why this guy is so heavy. But this is the Towering Chained Ghost. He stands 7 feet tall. He retailed for $200. I paid $109. Again, I prefer to stay in like the $50 range when buying my animatronics, but there's something about a sale, especially given the fact that it is July now, and things are on clearance. Normally, you have to get like the good clearance stuff right after Halloween. So when I saw a clearance sale, I got really excited, wanted to check it out. Now I'm wondering, this tape looks a little unusual, so this might have been a returned item too. But you know what? We're gonna find out in a future video, so stay tuned for that. So that's all I got. Just a little something for you to look forward to for some of my future videos. Not only are we gonna look at these products a little bit closer, you know, like I said, I've got some DIY projects going on that I'm going to share with you soon, so stay tuned if you like. Make sure you're subscribed, give me a like. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Happy haunting.